Hello, everyone, and welcome back to Metroid Prime. I was making my way over here to see if we can get in this way, because I don't remember what this looks like. Oh, this is the super long passageway with the lava in it, isn't it? That we're supposed to use the grapple hook to get over? I don't know. Maybe we can tank it. And I did say I was going to check this out, and I realized this was not long after I said we can't go this way because we need the grapple hook. So I guess to clarify, a week too late. This that I was planning to go around this back way is what I had in mind. But I guess in the meantime, I found a missile upgrade. Morph ball mode, press hold ZL. Release ZL to disengage. Morph ball bomb will briefly disengage the ball from the track. So I wonder if I'm supposed to, like, get on top or like this. And then, yeah, alright, awesome. Easy. Uh, and there was a whole thing where I could not for the life of me figure out how to use the wave buster that we just acquired. I did look it up just to get some info on it. It's like the charge missile, like I noted in the last episode, and it fires like this beam. Apparently, it's like super powerful. Like it still stuns stuff like the normal wave beam does, and it can also like fling enemies back. And when it does, it like stuns them even more. It sounds pretty awesome actually, but it does drain your missiles quite quickly. It costs 10 missiles just to fire it, and then I think it said it was 5 per second to maintain it. So that is not a whole lot of time that we can actually use it in one go, unfortunately. That's a maximum of like 10 seconds, I think, of continuous fire, which granted is quite a lot for a weapon as powerful as it sounds like this thing is. But, you know, returning to safe levels. Hooray! I like it when things are at safe levels. When decay flows, the hatchling will walk a poison path to the source. Yep, did that, thank you. Time of prophecy draws ever closer. Said that when the plants wilt and the creatures change and all life fades, the newborn will descend from the sky. Well, here I am. Water check system. Okay. Yeah. Is this the one? This is the one. Uh. Okay. Yeah. No, I really don't think I can just face tank that because the there's no way for me to get back up on the other side. So, alright, well, that idea's shot. Let's resume the original plan and get this thing to stop bugging us about the weird climate anomaly. Luminescent cylinders functioning at 80%. Structural weaknesses detected throughout sandstone wall. What do you want me to do with that information? Oh. Okay. Cool. I'll take another missile expansion? Sure. Thanks. Glad I noticed that. Who's just scattering these things around anyway? The missile expansions and stuff. I guess it was probably the Chozo, now that I think about it. Oh, I can just skip past all that stuff now. I'm down for that. So that, when we came through here the first time, I didn't have the morph ball bomb, so I couldn't have blown that up, I don't think. Am I still going the right way? I do appear to be. It's been a while since we've been here. So, oh, well, I guess that answers the question of why we didn't explore this area more thoroughly. There we go. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Well. Interesting. Feels like that was not what I was supposed to do, but still led us to a thing. Alright, good. Was there something in here before that we already got? I don't know. Oh, yeah, I bet I just went through there and got it that way. Okay, that makes sense. Oof. Okay, alright. It is indeed quite powerful. I'm okay with that. New Chozo lore. What is this otherworldly pestilence that infects the land, seeking out life in its blind need for corruption? And where did the meteor that brought it originate? Was it created, or was it crafted by alien hands, or is it a roving chunk of a planet that suffered a violent end? Our minds coil in horror at the thought that long ago, in some corner of the universe as yet unseen by our eyes, an entire planet was perhaps once coated with this great poison. Whatever cataclysm may have ruptured that doomed place must have been mighty. Indeed, and if other must have been mighty indeed, and if other meteors from it spread through space, bearing this evil to the far corners of the universe, we hold fast to the hope that this is not so, and that the only surviving remnants of this evil are here on Talon 4. Then, at least, there is hope for its eradication. Yeah, perish the thought of Phazon getting spread to other planets. But, no, it sounds to me like, you know, a chunk of a planet, or even, like they said, either an alien made it, or it is kind of like sentient in its own right, and is like spreading itself that way. Like it's creating these meteors and spreading them that way. That is also not a very pleasant idea. I remember the parasite family of vulnerable most any creatures are known for their amazing resilience. Field studies suggest a weakness to morph ball delivered weapon systems. Okay, duly noted. Um, and I guess I will eventually. It's good to know for when we get up there, but still got to figure out how to get up there. Ooh. Okay. Previously used has shut itself off. Have we been here before? No. How's it been previously used? Maybe that's just like the default message when it's not activated. Out of scanning range. None know if our temple, the cradle, will prove powerful enough to contain this evil forever. For now, it wraps around that abomination, cutting it off from the world above. However, we believe the power of Cipher, which has been produced by linking the 12 artifacts, should be strong enough. The fate of this world is now left to the one who will collect all the artifacts in the future. The time when the entrusted one knows is approaching. Worn and weathered. Power conduit behind the statue. Well, I probably have to blow it up with a missile first, but... Well, that's strange. Some kind of heat conduction device? Can't do anything with that. To the entrusted one, if you read these words, then our hope has not been in vain. Your path is fraught with danger. Monstrosities beyond description lurk in the shadows, starving, hunting for prey, searching for ways to quench the poisonous urges that bloom in their brains. Some of these are shrewd, but they are blinded by their evil designs. Believing in the black promise of the great poison, they seek to harness it for their own ends. It is these last that that are the greatest danger. When you rid the universe of these creatures, you will be the true and trusted one. Many Chozo are gifted with the distant sight, and even more begin to learn it as our harmonization with the universe becomes more and more complete. We peer forward, seeing prophecy in the ripples of the water, hearing rumors of coming days on the breath of the wind. Although we celebrate the distant sight, many of these visions are dark. The worst of the prophecies, and the most common, tells of the coming of the worm. Born from parasites, nurtured in a poisoned womb, the worm grows, devouring from within until the world begins to rot. Not all prophecies come to pass, of course, but we cannot help but fear this dark portent. Yeah, that sounds pretty not fun. Can't say I blame him. Okay. What to do? There we go. Something behind the wall seems to have been activated. Okay, good. Sick. Alright. Well... I guess that's... helpful? Can't really get to it at this moment. It doesn't appear. Maybe I have to do more of them. Great poison corrupts all, even the Chozo. So I've gathered. Well, the music sure doesn't sound friendly. Identified a statue of a Chozo elder. According to Chozo lore, these statues served as the watchful guardians of tombs and shrines. Its outstretched hands are empty, as if awaiting an offering. I mean, oh, hi. What the heck is that? A ghost pirate? Aberration, Chozo ghost, spectral entity, bioelectric field invulnerable to natural energies. As these entities phase in and out of existence, the only way to track them accurately is with X-ray scanning. This partially phased nature makes them invulnerable to natural energy types such as fire, ice, and electricity. Their aggressive and erratic behavior is most likely due to the corrupting effects of Phazon and the Talon 4 environment. They appear to be drawn to Chozo religious sites where they wreak havoc on anything that dares to enter the area. Okay, so, hold on. So, it's not weak to electricity. Okay. kind of sounds like I don't really have any means of fighting this thing. Oh, except for the beam. Okay. Eh? Did I get it? Cool. Crazy. So now I gotta pop myself up in here, I think. Oh, okay. Alright. I was not prepared for that. But we did it. Okay. Field covering the saw is comprised of an energy signal that appears to be affected by heat. An erratic energy wavelength affected by cold. Okay. So the white doors will need like a cold beam, I guess. Things bound to earthly shapes are temporal and frail. Existing in a single dimension, they are fragile, vulnerable, and ultimately mortal. However, not all things obey this law. Shapeless, they wait beyond the realm of perception, emergent only when one arrives who can feel their presence. Such is the will of the Chozo. Our will to defeat the evil sleeping onto this planet remains. We desire only to see the darkness meet its end. The will of the Chozo has no mind or reasoning of its own, though. The will be this will be the entrusted one's trial. Okay, so is that talking about the thing that just happened then? Like that was them explaining like, oh yeah, we made this Chozo ghost as a trial. Indicates it can be rotated. Interesting. Elder's greatest power lies beyond the second lock. Is that the way I came in? I think it is. Which means that this will take me somewhere else. Missile station. Step onto these stations to fully reload your missile launcher. Sick. I'll take that. Okay. Okay. Radiation collector designed to absorb and store solar energy. They appear to be largely decorative. I mean, considering they're not even facing the sun, I would have to agree with that assessment. Is that out of scanning range? Safety shield online. Windows secure. Windows secure, you say? Hold on. So let's activate this. Okay. A new path has been opened. Okay, good. I like it when that happens. Interesting. And I bet each of those will rotate it in a different direction and allow me to do something different and go different directions. What's this? Safety shield offline. Use caution near the window. I don't know why I would have wanted to do that, but okay. What's that? Fractures detected in telluric alloy drain cover. The cover still functions, but its integrity is unstable. Drainage shutoff is holding, maintaining the water level of the reflecting pool at 95%. Okay, there we go. Oh no, the fish! Oh, I'm sorry, fishies! Well, rip those fish, I guess. Drain cover destroyed. Pool is free of fluids. Does that help me somehow? Like, it's clearly a half pipe that I gotta use, but I don't know, maybe I just don't understand exactly how best to use the half pipe, but... Oh! Whoops. Okay. I think you're supposed to use it at the, as you're descending. Guess that, or like when you're at the bottom of it and coming back up the other side. I guess that makes sense. Ooh. What's that? Is that my frost beam? Ice beam. Sick. Open ice doors. Awesome. Okay, well, that opens up quite a bit for us. I remember the first time I really noticed the ice doors was when we encountered the research frigate, the crash frigate. So maybe that was worth going back to and exploring now that we have the ice beam. Why do I want to go that way and not this way, I wonder? Mayhaps I don't. Mayhaps I do want to go this way. To Talon Overworld South. Okay, that could be helpful. Let's at least see where it'll take us. So we at least have a general idea of what we're looking at, and then we'll go back the other way. Okay. So, yeah, this is like a whole new area. I guess that makes sense, because if we'd encountered this before, we could have just gotten here before, right? Like, we could have just taken this elevator up to wherever the place is we are now, here in the ruins. So, yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's just kind of a whole new area of the overworld. Well, I'm sure we'll explore that at some point. I just figure for now, let's explore some more. What is that? Talon Overworld East. Okay. So this is like a whole thing. This is like a hub area, I guess. Also, oh, is that maybe that's what the the climate anomaly. Maybe that was the frost, the ice beam. Like that's what was causing that. That would make a certain amount of sense, I suppose. Okay, so we're actually not that far from the frigate crash site. Coming this way. So that is good to know, actually. In fact, that feels a little deliberate, where we need the ice beam to get into the frigate, and we just got the ice beam, and now we have a way to get relatively close to the frigate crash site. It makes sense that that would be where it wants us to go next. But I think I saw another door over here, did I not? And there was also the gateway back in the room where like the Chozo statue like yeeted us, you know? Um, okay, yeah, there's that there. Yeah, there's still plenty to do over here, so I think I kind of want to check this area out first. Whoa! Oh, okay, all right. Fire, ice, and electricity. So yeah, I'm pretty sure they will not be damaged by anything except the regular beam. Yeah. Okay, just one. Okay. Okay. So now let's figure out where this takes us. Uh, okay. We're here. Oh, energy tank. All right, I'll take that. Aha. Okay. So now we might as well go through that door. Oh. Took us back here? Does that help us somehow? Oh, I see. That is the room where the energy tank was. Okay. Alright, so I think what I'll do is I'll call it an episode here. I don't know how much of that footage I'm actually going to use, because I did spend a lot of time kind of waffling around trying to figure puzzles out. But on the next episode, we will try and make our way towards the frigate crash site, because like I said, the fact that we need the ice beam to get in there, and then we unlocked a fast travel point that's not far from it, is a little suspicious. So yeah, I'm gonna fight these guys, get myself to a save point, and then we'll get going on to the frigate. I'm sorry, I'm a little distracted right now. So, but you know what I mean. I'll see you on the next episode. So until then, see you later.